G'day everyone, Brian here. Traditions can be great things, or they can be a bit of a curse for us. When people were talking with Jesus about traditions and why his disciples weren't holding up their traditions, Jesus responds really scathingly, and he says this. You'll find it in Mark chapter 7 and verse 6. He replied, Isaiah was right. Isaiah was one of the Old Testament prophets. Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you hypocrites. As it is written, these people honour me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are but rules taught by men. And then he said, you have let go of the commands of God and are holding on to the traditions of men. How many rules do you need to follow every day? When you think about the road rules, don't cross that line. Don't go faster than this. Don't go slower than this. Don't get too close to the car in front of you. Stop here. Go there. Give way here. The road rules are enormous. And it can be hard to keep a hold of those things. Think about the rules at your workplace. Both the written and the unwritten rules of your workplace. Think about the rules of your family. Who talks to who doesn't talk to who, and how people talk to each other. Those rules that become all-encompassing, and sadly, that can lose the heart of the gospel of Jesus Christ. You see, Jesus here is talking to a group of Jewish leaders, the traditionalists of their time, but the Christian church is not immune from such traditionalists. People who will say, it must be done this way, or it shouldn't be done at all. It must be done just so, or it isn't godly. In the letter to the Colossians, Paul writes about rules. These rules, he says. Yet Jesus comes to bring freedom. And the freedom he brings to us should well up in us in a way that allows us to be generous, that allows us to be godly, that allows us to express the freedom, the glory of God in our lives. And not to be so weighed down by, am I doing this right? Have I washed my hands properly? Am I eating out of the right bowl? That we become so scared of doing something wrong that we lose all freedom. What are the traditions that are holding you up in your faith? And what are the traditions that are holding you back in your faith? If they're holding you up, plant yourself firmly on them. But if they're holding you back, give them away. Give them the proverbial boot. And take hold of the freedom that comes in God. Jesus has one more scathing thing to say to these people, and the comparison that they make about what's important and what's not. And Jesus helps to put them on the right track. If you need to be put back on the right track today, grab hold of it. Have a great day. Keep on the right track. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.